Oh. Hello once again, Wally here. Today we're back with another stream. I am exhausted. Oh, let me pull up my screen real quick. Oh. It has been a week. It has been, it's been a rough couple of weeks. Like, between a new trainee that just has not been, was kind of like the catalyst, but just Monday was like the most absurd day I've had in a bit. It was like 10 hours straight of just running paper through machines. And I barely got the orders out on time. And then to follow that up, the next day, I basically left on time. How fucking dare I, right? And right as I was leaving, there was an order that we've been waiting on that's like kind of backlog that I knew I was going to be getting paper in, and I already discussed with one of the managers that it would be going out tomorrow or today, right? But they got it to me pretty quickly, so we probably could have gotten it out that night, but I was on my way out of there. So I went to Henry, the guy that was going to be there till 5, and I was like, hey, when you get done with your Tuesday, can you do this, right? And he said, yeah, that should be fine. I was like, do you think you'll be able to get this out by the time the truck comes? He's like, oh, easily. I got 3 hours. And basically one of the managers came over and was very upset about that and started fucking with one of my machines and changing up a bunch of shit and basically, perfed the order himself and was complaining about how the wheels and stuff were not very high quality, even though he was also the one who complained that I cannot be using materials up very quickly because we don't have a lot of money for the company, so I have to let them stretch, which I do very well. And it's, not on me if he can't use the machine that I was perfectly, using before that. I don't know. I don't know. So now they're all being just fucking weird. And it's just annoying. And that's not even, that's nothing compared to some of the bullshit. Like I won't go into it too much, but I got the fucking cops called on me. Not on me, but to my house. Because my mother-in-law, had a few, part-time hours there. And, they sent the cops on her. She didn't even do anything. There was, a company card stolen that she did not steal. But it's, the amount of bullshit I've dealt with because of this place. It's just, it's just frustrating when it's I literally the day before had a 10-hour no lunch day and got all the shit out on time. But now, because I decided to leave on time, that's this huge issue, even though if you would just trust the person I left the order with. Sorry, not to ramble. And I mean, most of this, I'm trying to be specific, so it probably just sounds like nothingness. But it's just, I'm just getting tired of running an entire department and then being treated like that. And it's hey, do all this, but also you're a fucking idiot that can't do anything right, And it's okay, I don't know. I think there's a pretty fine line of how shitty you can treat your workers versus how much you expect from them, right? It's maybe the nicer you treat your workers, the more you can expect from them. But when you're expecting a shit ton and also treating them like crap, Like what? I don't know. I'm hearing whining. My puppy wants out, so let me go let him out. He always wants outside. He live outside. Big dog wanted out too. Alrighty. But that's enough complaining about work. We're gonna try to chill and forget about it. Do a little drawing maybe. Where am I at? Storyboard wise, what do I gotta do for my next panels? Let me just look real quick in the book of knowledge. My like random scribbles that mean like nothing. Alrighty. You know, Jesus. I have been there for quite a while now, like working. And it's like, it's been, let's see, well, it's been over a year now since they've promised me a key to the building. Now, as a department manager in a department that is constantly like overran, it's very helpful to be able to come in on Saturdays. Like very, very helpful. Because I'm usually not doing too much and I can pop in for, an hour or two. Now, when I didn't have my key, it wasn't much of an issue because one of my coworkers lived relatively close and they had a key and a door code and they would just let me in and I would lock up after I left. Well, they, moved and no longer work there. So now I'm just kind of stuck in a place where it's like, well, I could have come in on Saturday and done, a couple hours work, but I guess not, and I'll just do a, 10-hour day on Monday. Ugh. And normally I'd just stay late Friday if I could, but I had to get going to watch after my mother-in-law because she had a surgery to fix something with her previous hip surgery. Like I literally went into that job with COVID because basically my fiance had COVID and I felt like shit, so I knew I probably had it, but I wasn't testing positive because she got it a couple days before me, so I wasn't testing positive yet. So they made me come in anyways because I wasn't testing positive, even though I felt like absolute shit. So that's cool. And I did it, and I came in and I got all the work done that entire week. Ugh. But yes, the one day you leave on time before every single order is out, even though you have it all planned out and it'll be fine. Fuck you, you know? Yeah, sorry, I don't know, not to keep ranting about this, but goddamn, it just pisses me off. It's like, and they won't talk to me too. Like the only reason I know this that they're all pissy is because I had to get like a heads up text from the fucking guy I work with who was going to do the order, and like he's pretty upset because he's like, he feels like they don't like trust his abilities at all, which is like exactly what it is. Like they don't trust my judgment, his abilities, like, or either of our intelligences whatsoever. Like, so the only reason I like know is because I got a text from him. Like they have my number, and I've said on like multiple occasions, if there's ever an issue, I live 7 minutes away, give me a call. Like, but no, instead they were going to be petty, and they haven't said anything yet, and the entire day they just avoided me. So I'm glad that the 3 managers that are above me act like fucking children. And then the old guy who owns the place that's above them is just a fucking, I don't know, just an old fuck, I guess. I don't know. I mean, like, he's nice enough, but like is also like extremely like against weed, even though every person that like works there smokes. So it's like, it's like you own like production companies, like not production. What's the word I'm thinking of? I guess production. There's a better word for it, but like it's like where like an assembly kind of line almost, where it's like you get your part, you do it, you throw it out. Like it's not complicated work. Like what do you expect? Like you might as well have bought a fucking Taco Bell franchise and been like, why does everyone here smoke weed? You know, like Jesus Christ, dude. But other than that, he's fine, I guess. He's just old and absurd. But like the 3 like managers that work under him and right above me are just fucking children, like literal, like 30-plus-year-old children. I don't know. Like none of them have the ability to communicate at all. Like none of them have the ability to just walk up to me and be like, hey, this and that. And then I'd be like, hey, that and this. And they'd be like, okay, this and that. And I'd be like, okay, that and this. And they'd be like, okay, thanks. And I'd be like, okay, thanks. Like, it's just like, it's like there's like a piece in their brain stopping them from being able to communicate. It's insane. Now I'll admit, I think I'm right a lot. Like not all the time. Like there's a lot of times where I will say like, I think this, but I'm not sure. Like I'll admit when I'm not sure, right? But when I think I'm right, I stick to my guns a lot, you know. And it's not the like best, you know, trait, I guess, you know. But it's not a terrible trait, especially if you know how to use it well. Like especially if you like are able to like not only concede when you were wrong, but also like if you aren't 100% sure on something, or at least think you're 100% sure on something, like just don't say it, or at least say it with caveats. Like for example, if I hear something from someone and then this topic comes up, I'll be like, well, this and this. I mean, I heard this from this, so I don't know how like if that's 100% accurate or not, but at least that's what I heard, right? Like I'll let know like, hey, this isn't like primary source information. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. But it's like even if I'm wrong, it's like if you don't fucking talk to me and have a conversation, I'm never gonna understand that. I'm just like, that's just like basic fucking manager skills. Yeah. I don't know. Alrighty. Yes, the clock that I always forget to take down during streams or during recording. Shit. I don't know why. My fiance, well, she got them as gifts, right? But she really likes them and wants to get more, and I'm not like a fan of clocks, really, like tick, tick. Sorry, I had a like brain melt for a second. Like they're not called TikTok clocks, but you know what I'm trying to say. Analog, Jesus, there we go. Oh, hi, Jean Green. My cat just entered the building. Because whenever I stayed with my grandparents, like, here, wait, I'm gonna. What happened? Nope. Making straight lines is way too hard. All right. Oh no. You're gonna like fuck a lot of stuff up by doing that. You did that a couple streams back, like two different streams actually, and like messed up my thing both times. My cat stinks. This does not. No, probably because that's not how it looks, I'd assume. Alright, I promise you guys I will make a better looking telescope the real time around. That looks atrocious. Oh, shoot. Sorry, just give me 1 second. All right, it looks like it might be a little bit of a short one today. But I will finish up this panel for sure, at least. I was planning on doing more, but you know. And then my dogs went in. It's just not my day to stream. I was just trying to relax from my shitty day at work, and it's just not my day. Come on, cut that. Oh boy. Just a big one. So I'll be away to get the small one again. Oh. What was I gonna say? I had something on my head, but on my mind, but Sorry, you ever like sometime oh god, those eyes are not good. Sometimes when I'm drawing a face, I will like sorry, anyways, sometimes when I'm drawing a face, I will make that face and it like and like I don't really think about it, but now that I like stream, it's weird to like it's like, oh wait, I can't just like make like the face of of the character that I'm drawing. Or like another time I'll do that is like if I'm like thinking of like talking to someone and like I'm imagining facial expressions and I'll like notice myself doing the actual facial expressions in like real time. All right, now we just got to. There we go. And also, I forgot. There we go. Perfect. I wonder. Nah. No, I like it how it is. Actually, wait, shit. God damn it. There we go. Hello, Zinguin. My cat joined building. Yes, you did. I heard you. What? Do you see him? Do you see this thing? What? Well, hello. It's food time for him, actually. Oh, I know. I'm about to end stream. I got to do some stuffs anyways. Don't jump over. Not safe. Whoa. Whoa. Well, cat. I'm +1 cat. You can't go up there. Don't do that. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, let me put my legs a little closer so you have a platform to sit on. You're too big. You're too big. Yeah. Oh. This is him. Fake love. This is fake love, Green. Green thinks that he can just like pretend that he loved me. Oh my gosh, don't even. He thinks that he can pretend he loved me. And I'll just like feed him afterwards. Which he's not wrong. Alrighty. Like a little, just add like a little detail to this wall just so that you know that. Okay, Jinguin, you're messing up my. I know. You want food. I know. Ah, yes, I know. Oh my gosh, you're so freaking precious. I know. This is. Is it animal abuse to not feed him after he's acted this cute? There we go. That's not at all. Okay. Sorry. Just so you can kind of tell that that's the back wall. Alrighty. That should be fine for now, though. That showcases kind of what I want it to showcase. Which I guess means that it's... Gosh, probably time to end the stream. Which I feel bad about. But this guy needs his foods, and I gotta call some people and do some chores. I was hoping to get like the stuff I needed to get done earlier, so I could have streamed a little longer and could have just went. I was thinking of just like getting that stuff done first. I could have went probably like 5:30 to 7, 5:30 to 7:15. You know, like an hour and a half, hour 45. But I think I only got about an hour in, unfortunately, and I rambled about my job for most of it. Sorry, it probably looks weird right now, but like, yeah, as you can see, I got the green. Alrighty. Oh wow, I've only been streaming for half an hour. That's cool. What is this? Mr. Green. There we go. He's so funny. He's so big. Oh, all right. Enough, Gween. He's like, no, I stay on camera. I stay on camera. Alrighty. I'm probably gonna end it here. I gotta go get some stuff done. Unfortunately, I was hoping to stream way longer, but shit happens, you know. Pardon me. I'll definitely be streaming either tomorrow or Friday. One of the two I'm gonna try for, and then I will for sure, no matter what, be streaming on Saturday. I'm going to be doing like Saturday streams no matter what. Like I will find a way to fit them in. So that'll be fun. So hopefully by the next time I see you, I have a little more done. But work sucks. So I can't believe the Queen came. Oh well, hello, Submit the Dragon. How are you doing today? I guess I can show you what I've been working on. We were actually kind of about to end stream, unfortunately, but let me pull up the frame we were kind of looking at. This is the one we were working on last time. What was that? What would that have been? Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. So these are just the show that I'm making. Oh, I'm really good. How are you doing? I got a cat, so I'm doing pretty good. I mean, work's shitty right now, but you know, just kind of trying to relax. Nice, nice. Chill. Yeah, I guess it is about that time. It's like still snowing where I'm at, so it's time's meaningless sometimes here. But that's pretty chill. You got any fun plans for spring break, or you just kind of? Oh, what are you doing? Do you see him being crazy? Got any fun plans for spring break though, or just kind of relaxing until you got to go back? You need to get down. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I unfortunately don't have the best Wi-Fi, but yeah, I guess there probably is snow in Maine right now. It's God, because it's like it's literally what is it? Easter? Yeah, Easter's on Sun. Yeah, I guess it's Ash Wednesday or no, that's Ash Friday. What's the Wednesday one? I don't know, but either way, like Easter's like literally in like 5 days or something like that. So it's kind of weird that there's still snow, but at least it's not cold. At least where I'm at, it's like relatively warm. It was like 48 degrees and snowing earlier, which was kind of wild, but Good Friday. Okay, so is it okay? So is it Ash Wednesday, Good Friday, and Palm Monday? I think that's right. That sounds right. Weirdly enough, like family was like pretty Christian with a lot of the shit that they did. Like Easter just wasn't like we did Easter eggs, you know, but it just wasn't like at least like the religious side. Like weirdly enough, I only went to an Easter like Sunday sermon like once, which is kind of wild. Palm Sunday. Okay. Yeah, see man, I don't even I don't even know. What's your it's hard to tell because my screen is really small, but what's your picture? I don't want to get too close. It looks weird on that. It almost looked like a little Charmander. It's like super small on my screen, so it's really hard to tell. But yeah, no, but yeah, I, dude, I don't know like anything about like the religious side or like that more important parts of Easter. I like it. Well, at least from what I can see, it's really like my screen is really tiny, so it's kind of hard to see. But I really like the colors of it at least. I'll go look back when I have like a bigger screen and take a look at it. But that's chill. Oh, and there goes my other dog wanting in. They're, I swear, they're like little absurdists. We'll hear if he knocks again. If he knocks again, I'll run real quick because that means that he's actually going to come in. Sometimes he knocks and runs away like an asshole. Like he literally, I get ding dong ditched by my own dog. I like dragons. All right, hold up. He's knocking again. He actually wants in. I'll be real quick. Pay no attention to the fact that it sounds like a beaded door when I exit or enter this room. I swear it's not a beaded door. I think there'll be a special sermon at my church this Sunday, maybe not on Friday. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Like I said, my family like was like fairly religious growing up, but we for some reason never went to like Easter events or anything, which is kind of odd. Like the only time is when we went down to see like a family that was like a lot more religious, which we were pretty religious growing up. So that's even saying something, but like and they were very very adamant that they wanted to go to church on Sunday, which I was chill with, like I was a child, I couldn't, there's nothing, like what was I going to do? Um but it was the first time I ever like saw one of the churches that like feel like a rock show where it's like the band is like excessive and there's a light show and it's like a talk show host comes out to preach and it's just like it was the wildest experience. I was like, what is, and like I would have thought like, oh man, like my like great grandma who's like 85 at the time or something like that, like probably like doesn't like this. She's usually pretty against like excessive stuff or anything that's like too out of the, the she loved it. She was like going insane like for the 80 something year old she was, which I was pretty shocked about. But my church is just piano, sometimes an organ and voices. See, that's what like the churches I went to growing up. That's what most of them were. Was just like piano, maybe a choir, but usually not even a choir. Like there was only like once. It was usually like the audience sang. So I was pretty shocked. I mean, I always grew up in small towns too, and this was a relatively big town, but like. Whew, but definite change in pace. Like it was like I'd never seen anything like that at that point. I was relatively young. I was like, I don't know, 11 at the time, probably 12. The main church, my favorite church I ever went to was the ones my grandparents still go to because they have a little like coffee bar. You can just go and get coffee, and I love it, and it's so nice, and they're really chill there. Like I've had a lot of bad experiences with religion and Christianity, like a lot, unfortunately. Um, but one place that I always felt like super like okay to go to and never felt uncomfortable was my grandparents' church. I would just like because I would always like go over and see them, and they wouldn't even force me. They'd us, and I'd be like, yeah, sure, and I just I'd chill and listen to the sermons, and usually like even if like a lot of times they actually had pretty good non-religious advice too, which was cool. But yeah, I don't know. I definitely it was definitely a trip. Seeing like an entire rock show for Easter. Ugh. I think it's interesting about Christians and other religions and why they believe the way they do and all the philosophy and theology. I find interesting. Yeah, no, me too. I mean, I like especially. Oh gosh, dog's harassing the cat. Um, because I actually wouldn't consider myself religious anymore. I definitely wouldn't consider myself atheist. I'd probably say agnostic because I don't know what the hell's out there, and like you know there's just a lot of different options. Um, and so like I grew up like very very Christian. My family was Lutheran Christian. Um, which I mean, I guess in terms of like what Christianity faiths, I could have grown up in. Lutherans are relatively more like chillax compared to some, I guess. But um, I don't know. As like especially recently, that like where was I going with this? Oh yeah, like especially recently that I no longer really consider myself religious. I've actually gotten more interested in religion. Weirdly enough, like inversely, because it's like it's no longer like a prerequisite or like necessary or like something that's just assumed. Like it's just there. Like I don't have to like I don't know. It's weird how to say. It's like because it's like when you're it's like when your hobby becomes your job, so you enjoy it less. But vice versa, if your job became your hobby, so you enjoyed it more, right? So like I no longer consider myself Christian, but now that I don't, I enjoy like studying Christianity and reading the Bible and reading like religious stuff and like looking into that way more than before, which is kind of interesting. But oh shit, while I was sitting here talking, I should have gotten some more drawing done, but this is what it is, I guess. You see the oop, there we go, Squidward painting replicas that me and my fiance did. Oh, hey, don't harass your brother. The beagle harassed the cat. Bite my sweater? Are you gonna come say hi? I had Koda on stream earlier, and I had Jinguin on stream just a minute ago. You gonna come up here? What? Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, these your good boys. These your good boys. Ow, ow. Dick bit me, dickhead. Look at this fucker. He's insane. I don't know if you can see. You see that one? Good boy. I love my pets. They're my babies. They're like they mean so much to me. Do you see him? Yeah. All right, Hondo, you're crazy. Oh. Yeah, listening to other people's stories is very interesting and thought provoking because I'm a Christian and don't know other experiences. Oh, my dog sometimes chases my cat and scratches the furniture. Yeah, well, oh, really? When the cat scratches the furniture, that's interesting. No, yeah, that they just have a rivalry. Like they just, and the cat like is technically smaller, but like the cat wins. Um, probably because the dog doesn't want to actually hurt the cat, but the cat doesn't. That is one thing. Both our dogs are really like well behaved when it comes to like they would never hurt someone intentionally, or even another animal intentionally, like unless like the circumstances were given. Um, but yeah, and then on the Christianity thing, what was I gonna say? I had a thought. Oh yeah, no, I always enjoy listening to other people's stories. I don't really get to like, I don't know, at least very often, like obviously more nowadays, but like growing up, there wasn't really much besides like other Christian people around me, so there wasn't too much like there was just no one really to talk to that wasn't from a more Christian perspective. Um, and so like I never really thought about it too much, and then like as I got older and I was able to like kind of think about it and kind of like contextualize everything for myself and also speak to other people of different religions and backgrounds, I have kind of more moved away from it. I wouldn't really consider myself uh Christian anymore. And like I don't really have anything, and I don't have anything like at all against anyone who would. Like my grandparents are Christian, and they're some of the most amazing people ever. Like it literally has nothing to do with nothing. Um, it's just I unfortunately have experienced quite a lot of the negativity, and the negative sides of Christianity growing up, and that unfortunately left a little bit of a poor taste in my mouth. Like the meme, dogs, this human feeds me, pet me. They must be good. Cats, the person feeds me, pet me. I must be God. Yeah, no. Oh, they must be God. I must be God. Yeah, I've actually. God, that's like an old meme. No, for real. Like seriously. Like, well, I don't know. Honestly, my cat thinks he's pretty hot shit, but he's pretty loving for a cat. Like he's very like appreciative. Now I'm gonna chalk that up to the fact that he was in a dumpster and like was like a scrapping cat, and we took him in and like fed him a shit ton, so he's very grateful, but even still he's like, I deserve this to have been brought in and fed. Like it very quickly, like he went from my cat is fat too, he's 18 pounds. That being said, he's actually very long. He's actually like in terms of like height and stuff is like above average for a cat, so it makes sense that he'd be a little heavier, but my cat is a chunky boy. I actually here, hold up. I have a tattoo of him because he is my son. Chunks. Oh. Oh. I don't know. I like fat cats. Fat cats are my favorite. My beagle's getting a little chunky too. I don't even feed them that much. Like I feed them like I literally put my cat on a diet and he gained more weight. Like I think he's just big. Like I don't like I swear to God, I have like I play with him more often. I've put him on a diet. I've started letting him go outside supervised so he can like run around, and he just keeps getting bigger. Like this cat, we got him when he was like 8 months, I think, or something like that. And like he just like has not stopped growing since. Like there's like been no stopping and growing since, and it's been like 4 years. Yeah, no, 4 years. Yeah, he'll be 5 here soon. So it's been 4 years since we've had him. He's just growing like a little beast. I love him though. I like when he lays with me. He always lays with me. He likes me more than his mom, which she gets upset about. Like my fiance does not like how much more the cat likes me than her. But also both the dogs like her more. Like, so I think it's fair, right? Like she has both the dogs. She has, because obviously the OG dog is her dog, and the new puppy loves her to death and like hates me compared to her. So it's like I think I can have the cat love. All right. I actually need to go soon, but it was nice talking to you. Yeah, it was nice talking to you too. Do you go by like dragon, submit the dragon? But yeah, either way, it was really nice talking to you. I appreciate you dropping in. I actually was meaning to end stream like a while back, anyways, so I'll probably be heading out too. But I really appreciate you stopping in. But yeah, have a good night, man, or a good morning or day, depending on what time zone you're in. But yeah, alrighty, we are going to end that here. We'll stop this. Alrighty, you guys have a great night. Peace out, awesome people. I'm gonna get going.